The traditional definition of marriage unites over 80% of Republicans, while certain Republican elites try to portray this large majority as being on the wrong side of history. Regardless of how you see your role as chairperson, you are almost certain to be put in a position to defend traditional marriage by a member of the media. What is your best 30-second case for the defense of marriage between one man and one woman?
Michael Steele.
Thank you. Thank you. It's foundational to who we are as a nation, how we define ourselves as people. The idea of the man and the woman joined together to create family is as old as time. And we are, as a nation, tied ourselves inextricably to that. Not to the exclusion of others, not to diminish anyone's individuality, but to say in a very supportive way that the family unit, the family concept is an ideal that we aspire to. It is what we work towards to create a healthy environment for our kids to grow into, so in the future they too can be contributors to our country and to our nation and to our history and our legacy. It is rooted in those ideas and those traditions. There are a lot of discussions and debates about the definition of family, and everyone has their own way of making it. As a party, though, we have said very clearly that we support this ideal, that we support this tradition. And I think that that is a very good spot for the party to be in.
I don't believe that judges can rewrite the Constitution and redraft what marriage is. I think marriage is, there's a sanctity of marriage. I believe that. I believe, and I agree with Michael, that certainly it's foundational in our lives. I believe my kids and I believe children should grow up with one father and a mother, if possible. Certainly we support single parents. It's really hard. I don't believe anybody should be denied dignity in this discussion. Everyone should be loved. But at the end of the day, I believe that marriage, through the sanctity of marriage, should be between one man and one woman.
I agree that marriage is between one man and one woman. It is the true fabric of our society. And I live my marriage beliefs. I've been faithfully and, I don't know, I guess happily married, for 24 years. Would you agree, dear? Have to ask him. For 24 years, we have 3 beautiful children. I live my family traditional values and my values and sanctity of marriage as I consider a true sacrament, a bond that's taken before God and others. I also think it's wonderful as a state party chairman, as I was, to watch these kinds of values reaffirmed legislatively. When we won the majority in both houses in Missouri for the first time in 50 years and then elected a Republican governor, we were able to pass legislation, that a constitutional amendment in Missouri that said that, in fact, that reaffirmed your 80% center-right beliefs in this, that marriage is between one man and one woman.
Yeah, look, I think very straightforwardly, marriage is both a religious and a cultural institution that has existed for over 2,000 years. I think it is a natural aspect of life, and I think that marriage is between a man and a woman, and that I think the family unit is very important. And actually, I think that our both belief and our kind of activity to promote marriage and to promote the nuclear kind of our traditional family is an important distinction that we have in America versus almost every other country in the world. So I just think it's very simply both a religious and a cultural institution that is worth protecting and worth fighting for.
I believe in traditional family. Marriage is between a man and a woman, and I believe that because it's been a big part of my faith and my upbringing, my family upbringing. And I support the Republican platform.